what is up. Sorry for any loudness in the background. My family doesn't understand what doing a live means, I guess. Anyways, that's for all you replay viewers. It's Power Coach Alishia here, and I just wanted to do a live of something that annoys me, and just to kind of give you some, I don't know what that is, like Alishia juice, I don't know, on mindset. So basically brain fuel. I don't like Alishia juice as much as I like the phrasing brain fuel. Yeah, you hear my piggy in the background. She's extra mad. Yes, indeedy, I do have a piggy pie. Hi, Jessica. All right, so I just want to get this shared out, and then we can talk about what I want to talk about, because it's gonna be good. Also, as you get on here, I'd love for you to share this out with your people, because it's gonna be awesome. Indeed, it will. This is like an awesome fucking place to do a live, right? Let's just talk about that for a minute. Like, look at your view. I have a couple more shares and then I'm gonna get this junk on the road. Ooh, actually I have 3 more shares. So, right? Yeah, it's the shit. I know it's like the middle of the day of the Saturday too, so I'm not really sure how many people are gonna get on here, but it's fine. Also, again, if you're watching this on replay, I'm gonna get started in just a minute, but it's extremely hard to share and talk at the same time. So if I can get all the sharing done at what time, it makes it great. Also, you know, there's something else I want to mention. If you will go and like the page, Power Coach Alishia Unapologetically Authentic, if you haven't already liked that page, you definitely should. And shoot us a message that says, get started. Because we have some really cool shit coming up, a free training that you will be able to, you'll be able to go through free training that we have for you all through Messenger. So just make sure that you shoot us a message that says get started. That gets you on our list, lets us know that you would like some free training, and then when we get all the final touches and everything on it, you'll receive a message to get that training started. The other thing I want to mention is if you are a direct seller, pretty soon here there will be yeah, but what is it that you send? I can't remember. There will be, you can send a message to Power Coach Alishia Unapologetically Authentic, and you'll be able to get into our direct sell specific training. So we're working on that. But for now, just go, or after this, make sure you send us a message, m.me/PowerCoachAlishia. That's the link straight to the messenger. Just shoot us a message that says get started. From there, we will divide you up between direct sellers and then mompreneurs who are running their own businesses. All right, so today I want to talk about something that I find is coming up a lot, and it's not just for me, but I see it all the time, and it's fucking bullshit. So let me give you a little bit of a background on something that happened for me just today. Okay, I have really bad knees from running. Like, you can hear them grind. I don't even have to do anything, right? Just sitting down, my knees are grinding. I've got arthritis in my hands and my feet hurt at a level of 7 or 8, usually on a daily basis. But I am hell fucking bent set on getting weight off and feeling good and reconnecting with the badass bitch that I am inside, right? Like, this, what I'm about to tell you, is literally the definition of bitch on fire. It's my new podcast that I'm going to be releasing soon. You might even be listening to this on the podcast one day. But anyways, like, it's literally the definition of bitch on fire. So bitch stands for beautiful, intelligent, talented woman who... Oh, fuck. Intelligent, beautiful, intelligent, talented woman who is in... I don't know, I can't remember. One day I'll remember. It's in the pin post of the group, though. It's really awesome, though. Totally in love with herself. I know, I can't remember the C. Beautiful, intelligent, talented, creative woman who's in love with herself. Beautiful, intelligent, talented woman who's in love with herself. B-I-T-C-H. Okay, boom. Put that in the comments for me, Jessica. So it's the definition of bitch on fire, right? So I'm getting out there, I'm going for walks, I'm making shit happen. Now, up until this point of me doing this video, I'm going out on 2 walks a week, right? These walks are about 2.8 miles each. And here's where I'm taking it to the next level. If you've ever had a fucking dog that isn't all that great on a leash or doesn't really listen all that well, the best workout you can ever have is to go on a long ass walk with this kind of fucking dog. Okay? It's working out your arms. Remember what I said about my hands? Yeah, it forces your hands to get stronger. Plus you're walking, right? At 253 pounds, I already have enough to fucking carry around than fight with this goddamn 40-pound dog for almost 3 miles. But you know what? Twice a week. The first time was earlier this week that I walked with her. The second time was today that I walked with her. And you want to know what? I'm fucking proud of myself. I'm proud of the long ass walk that I've gone on twice this week. I'm at almost 6 miles this week, pulling her, training her, doing my best to be patient. My mom is a dog trainer at Rough Love Training All Things Paws. That's what her Facebook page is. And her group is Rough Love. And, I'm doing my best to remember her 3 P's for success: persistence, patience, and praise, right? So the whole time I'm out there, I'm frustrated as fuck, but I'm doing my best to remember to stay persistent with what I want her to do, being patient, which is like my least good quality, and remembering to give her praise even though I'm fucking irritated with her, right? Because you gotta think, right? My hands are killing me, my feet fucking hurt, and I'm on this long ass walk with this dog that doesn't listen, but I'm out there and I'm doing my best and I'm pushing it, right? But I could sit home and I could be in bed and I could be saying, I want to go on a walk, but my feet hurt. I want to go on a walk, but my hands hurt. I want to go on a walk, but it's hard for me. I want to, but, right? The last time we went out on a walk, I wanted to do what's called a jig, where I just start moving my feet faster. It's not really a run, but it's not a walk. Some women probably would call that a speed walk, but for me, I feel like it's between a speed walk and a run. Some women can walk this fast, but for me, it just like feels weird to walk this fast. I'm like doing this running jiggy thing, right? And I'm doing it. And I said to Summer, okay, and Summer's the dog's name, we're gonna go from this spot all the way to where we go and cross the golf course. That was our goal. And I think that spot to where we crossed the golf course would have been about 1.3 miles of me jigging. And I made it. Now I told my husband I made about half a mile to 0.8 of a mile, but I think we made it 0.8 to almost a mile of jigging. And this is a lot. It's more pressure on the feet, right? Because of the pounding as you're like jigging or mini running or whatever you want to call it. I'm still pulling the leash, giving her collar corrections, teaching her how to jig with me. She's getting tired at this point and wants to stop and lay in the shade. I have to pee. So at this point of this run is where my feet usually hurt, or walk, is where my feet usually hurt the most, where I'm really starting to feel the effects of it. Well, one of the really cool things about this was that I rated myself and I said, okay, right now, how do you feel? On a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being miserable as fuck, 10 being on cloud 9, where are you at? And I ranked myself a 6. As far as my physical body, I said, fuck the dog's ranking, because the dog got an overall 4 today. Our first walk, she got an overall 6, but she lost her fucking mind today. Anyways, back to the story. So I ranked myself a 6, and do you know how hard it is to rank yourself a 6 when you have all of those external things affecting how quote unquote good you feel? And I'm so fucking proud of that, because most people, first of all, at 253 pounds, hands hurting, feet hurting, number 1, you wouldn't go for a 2.8 mile walk. Number 2, you wouldn't jig, right? Number 3, you wouldn't take a fucking dog that didn't know how to walk on a leash, right? Be honest with me. Tell me in the comments, would you do any of those things? You'd be lucky if you got out on a mile, right? And don't even mention, it is 80 degrees outside, but the weather's beautiful here. So for me, the pig just got caught. We might have to take a jaunt. to get the pig uncaught because she loses her mind. Actually, let's do that before she starts ripping off the leash. I'll show you. Let me show you. Okay. So she hangs out right here out back with me, but see how her leash is caught around the thing? Yeah, well, she'll lose her mind and start ripping at it. Let me turn you guys back around. She'll lose her mind and start ripping at it, and then you see this fucking pig just flipping around in circles, which it is a funny sight to see, but then she ends up off her collar and it's a nightmare. So anyways, so I did all of that, right? And one of the things that the reason why I'm actually doing this live is just to really inspire you to think about the bullshit that you tell yourself, right? I always talk about like the lies we tell ourselves. And why did it turn the comments that way? Am I sideways to you guys? What in the flying fuck? Oh, fucking no. Hold on. I'm sideways to you guys? I don't know how to turn it. Hold on. That's gonna take that off. This is what happens when you decide to use a fucking stand. Yeah, but I started it. So tell me, am I vertical or am I sideways? Yeah, I know that. But my comments and now stuff is like my camera's vertical. So for some reason, it flipped my comments and stuff while I was already live. I'm sideways because I didn't flip the camera. It just like fucking lost its mind. I've always been landscape since the time I started this video. I don't know how to do this. Hold on, you guys. You're gonna just have to wait for me to fight with this thing. You know, something else I need to do with fingers and hands that don't really cooperate. See, and now it says I can't rotate my phone during a live. Oh, fuck balls. All right, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to be sideways because I don't know what Facebook did in the middle of it, but now it says I can't rotate my phone during a live, which I didn't do in the first place, but it won't let me rotate back. Grr! That's what I get for going to take care of the pig. So sorry for the sideways video for everybody that now has to watch me in a sideways video. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Hopefully you're listening to this on the podcast too. I'll probably crop all of this out. Anyways, back to your regular scheduled program. People are so fucking attached to, I really want to, thank you. I want to, but, right? And then fucking fill it in. It doesn't really matter what the fuck comes after the but. You know, you want to change your life. You want shit to happen. You want to live a life that you love. You want to build a profit-filled empire. You want to be able to have the money to be, do, and have anything that you want. You want to be able to go on vacation. You want to be able to buy that dream home or buy a house, for fuck's sakes. You might already have bought a house and, you know, it needs work, and you want to be able to afford that, and you want to be able to have a car that's not broken down or buy your dream car, or you want to live in a place that has a view like what I have, and so you have all this envy. You want. However, you're not willing to do the fucking work that it actually takes to get there. You're not willing to put in the effort that it takes to get there. I tell a client of mine, and it doesn't really matter whether, you know, you're hiring me or somebody else, or you're making a fucking decision that's going to change your life. You're so full of fucking excuses, yet your life is never going to be what you want it to be, and your reasoning is because whatever, something fucked up. Your reason is never because you're not willing to do what it takes. You believe that the reason why you're not getting there is for some other reason other than you're not willing to do what it takes. And I'm here to tell you the reason why your life is not the way that you want it to be. Fuck the materialistic things. Let's just talk about happiness. Let's talk about self-confidence. Let's talk about self-esteem. Let's talk about just believing that you are the badass bitch that you are inside. The reason why you're not there is because you won't do the work that it takes. You won't take the risk that is involved. You won't jump knowing that the parachute will open as long as you listen to the instruction. So I have this client, and literally, I hope she watches this because I'm calling her out, but I won't say her name. Literally, she sells, her goal is to sell like 25 fucking items a month. 25 items a month. That's her goal. And she will get there sometimes, she won't get there other times, and it's like this constant roller coaster. Oh, my life had this happen. Oh, my life had that happen, but I'm not letting it stop me. So I tell her, you know, really what you need is one-on-one coaching to get where you want to be, right? And she says, yeah, I know, but my husband just retired and blah, 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 and this and that. Okay, first of all, why the fuck is your husband retired if your life cannot afford for you to do what it takes to build your business to the next level? Second of all, if he's retired, then that means you need to kick up your money. So now's the time to take a risk. Now is the time to jump off the fucking cliff. Now is the time to do something fucking big. You know, and it's not just that. I have another client, you know, her mom, in my professional opinion of listening to Vox after Vox, message after message, session after session, her mom is an ailment. Like, she infects her with negativity. So today I say, you really and truly either need to A, limit how often you're talking to your mom, because it sounds like you talk to her daily, or B, tell your mom, Mom, I love the fuck out of you, and I do respect you. However, from this moment forward, I need you to be positive reinforcement. I need you to be cheering me on. I need you to be supporting me instead of the naysaying and being the realist. I can be my own realist. I have my own coach. I have the help that I need. But what I need from you is to be my positive support. You know what she said to me? Well, I talk to my mom all the time or every day, and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, that's the fucking problem. That's why I'm saying this. And most of the time she's supportive, but really what gets me down is when she's talking to me about what I need to do, what I should do, or have you done. And I said to her, I wrote her back and I said, you can listen to me or you cannot listen to me, but I've been coaching you long enough to know that your mom is definitely not what helps lift you up. If she has a conversation with her mom, I put my money on that within hours of the conversation with her mom, I have a Vox about how stressed out she is and how she doesn't know if she can do it and how she needs to have me tell her that she's on the right track and that we'll get there and that I believe in her, and how, well, if you hadn't talked to your fucking mom, or you would have established that foundation, that standard, that boundary, I wouldn't have to be playing fucking the opposite side and building you back up. It's a waste of my fucking time. So that brings me to my next thing. Instead of saying that you want things but, and you fill in the blank of the reason why you can't do it, first of all, figure out a how. And again, I'm not just talking about coaching with me. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't coach. I don't do what I do for the money. So that doesn't matter to me. What is frustrating to me is that people want help, but they're not even willing to help themselves. And that's what this is about. You want to be proud of yourself. You want to have confidence in yourself. You want to reach your goals. You want to live the life you love. You want to build a profit-filled empire. You want to stop beating yourself up. You want to stop going into modes of depression. You want to stop comparing yourself to everyone. You want to stop the bullshit that has been. Fucking do something about it and stop making excuses to the reason why you can't. Maybe if you took a second and you asked yourself how and then took action towards that, or maybe if you took something that you've learned from me in my lives or things that I post and you actually fucking implement it in your life, you might just see a result. The biggest problem with you not living the life you love is the fact that you won't do the work that it takes to get there. Mindset, money, actionable steps, whatever it takes. You won't take the risk. You won't make the effort. You're literally sitting around waiting for something to happen. You're literally sitting around buying the next training, hiring the next coach, and pissing it away because you're still not willing to do what it takes to get to those levels that you want to get to. So, this is my challenge for you. Go do today, right now, something that you have been putting off. Go do right now, today, something that you've been saying, I want to, but, and then you have this list of fucking excuses. Because if you took the level of action that you use to make excuses, you'd already fucking be there. So with that, I just want to tell you that no matter what, you deserve to live the life you love. You deserve to build a profit-filled empire. And you deserve that being the badass bitch that you are. However, you can't get there if you don't do the work. Talk to you guys later.